as we're underway here in Week 16. Now Tre'Davious White on the return. Oh, now he bowls him over. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start.
All right, what it do? I am back. I don't know what was going on there, man, but for some reason my shit was really laggy. Hopefully I'll fix that bug.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And let's look here at the Houston offense.
Despite a rookie season cut short with a torn Achilles, Deontay Foreman showed flashes of being a big-time running back in the NFL. In college, he looked like a runaway freight train, a big guy that not many people wanted to get in front of. That didn't change in the NFL. Once he got a little bit of room and started to rumble, people had to make business decisions in the secondary.
And they'll run it here. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Henry Anderson, big man from Stanford there for the stop. A look now at the defensive starters for the Jets. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Out of the gun now.
Oh my God, he didn't even jump. He should have jumped for that. Shit went right over his head.
Inside the 45.
Hey yo, Fear, what's going on, bro?
20 yards.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you,
oh, look
he's
at
usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Williams.
And we can hold him to a field goal. CBI. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
Now let's go. Green.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 106 yardage-wise, and the score as well.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
3-19.
Here's Foreman. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run.
Third
Go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Good.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Avery Williamson in there to drop him for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's now 3-0 Texans. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. Give him 5 to the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The offensive starters now for the Jets.
I don't know about you, but I love a good undrafted free agent success story. So let's take a look at Robbie Anderson, the wide receiver, because in 2017, 63 catches, 941 yards, and a strong candidate for the Pro Bowl. Didn't quite get there, but was knocking on the door. How about that for an undrafted free agent out of Temple, now making good in the NFL.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
We always
Excuse
talk
me.
about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him.
How did you miss that block right in front of you, man? Come on.
Without a doubt,
Hate that
because he's
shit.
right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Do some.
From the 50, Newton. Going underneath for Crowell. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opener opponent, and they had a receiver.
Man, he straight running him dead over.
I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible.
How was my boy tired?
If I'd missed him, it would have been a different story.
Oh God, let's God. Let me get the spell back in there.
First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, Williams. And he's going to take it.
All right, Damian, let's go.
Touchdown. Damian Williams, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. On the return, here's White. And he's up across the 25.
Be alone, but I'd rather be with you and know your boo. You, yeah, baby. You, this is what I do.
Green 39.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw here's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
There we go, Jalen. Damn, I thought
It's intercepted.
he almost blew that.
Jalen Mills. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. They take over 1st and 10 following the interception.
All my passwords reset. I know you hate that.
On the toss, here's Williams. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. It brings up 2nd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Do some. Do some.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Cam fighting.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's out. And the Texans say they have it. They do. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Hot.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Fighting through pressure. Throw outside, completes
These
it
dudes
QT.
are fucking
And he
cheaters,
goes
man.
down, but not before getting this inside
Goddamn
the 25.
team.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz and able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel for the quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, You'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
All right, here we go. Blue landing. Blue landing.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Lorenzo Molden in there to drop him. And he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield.
I gotta send it.
16 on the year.
Gotta send it.
The Texans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Set. 3-19.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yo, Vase, what's going on?
Well, you know?
Yo, Jeremy, what's going on with you, baby boy?
Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
What's the flag? Come on. What it do, Jay?
Yeah, this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
A big hole there. I let him handle the point of attack. Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Nope, I still been showing this Madden more love.
It's Williams. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard
Okay, we fixing to start game sharing.
Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd down, here's Newton. Airing one deep for Curse. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Oh my God, man.
That certainly looked like
they are really playing out here right now.
Right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it.
How you like that Red Dead? Well, you don't want no smoke. I was at your crib a couple weeks ago talking my shit. And ran in the car. Don't forget that.
He felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Ooh, on the 1. Let's go. Can we get a safety? I want a safety. I want a safety. I want a safety.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way we do it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trying on the field. They want that ball.
Bro, you know I don't want no smoke, man. You always catch me when I'm lacking, man.
This stage of the game, the run pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the
Gotta
ball
put
away in
these
coverage
Raiders
as well.
I love how you put
auto
it together.
my
The
boy.
front and back working in sync.
Go ahead and get his
Only way to
game
play
in.
good defense.
Set. Green 39.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one
Yeah, I'm not
small
even paying
thing to go
attention, man. I'm
wrong
just
and keep it from being a big game.
taking the same play.
He'll drop to throw.
This shit,
Open
man.
man, it's QT. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh,
His throw is incomplete.
he dropped that.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10.
Got Hopkins in the slot right there.
Now he'll look to throw here.
What is wrong with you guys? You know what? I think because I got them. They're not playing the ball. I got to put them on play the ball.
Make it third down.
Not like
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. The Texans on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. The Texans on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Back to throw here.
thank you, man.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
So a change of possession here on
That
the punt.
was dangerous.
And the Jets
Third.
offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10.
I gotta try to score here. If I can get a score up, I think I get the ball back at half.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2
What are
there,
you
bringing up
doing?
second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. To throw on second down is Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jordan Leggett, the tight
Yo,
end,
Steven, what's going on with you, bro?
And it'll bring up third down.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
20.
To throw is Newton. He's going to air one out. So they took
Oh
a
my
shot there on
God,
third down,
yo.
couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. He'll spot it at the 18-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
You better get this sack. He got no running backs back there.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Back to throw now on first
There we go.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. Now back to throw. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Jets. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton, a little dump off for Crowell. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, that would have been nice if he could have held on to that.
There, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Back to the air. Newton on 2nd down. Being chased out left. Shrugs the tackle. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. J.J. Watt in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. This one taken just inside the 10.
Saints ended up winning that game last week, right, against the Eagles?
They'll start at
Sunday.
the 32-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation
why do you keep this
change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field.
Hasn't been breaking shit. So no, dude, you can get your ass in the bed. I got the Patriots and the Saints.
To throw on second down. Newton escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
My God, yo, this shit here, this computer is tough, man.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple,
I don't think the Chiefs going to beat them Patriots, man.
We have to find out that's
I don't see it.
But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply.
Remember those
against zone, you're just looking
that
for
Chiefs defense, man, is like Swiss cheese, man. I don't buy it, man.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
I don't buy that defense.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Brandon, we're into the second half. This offense has not scored a lot of points. And that was
I definitely have, bro. 7-3. I've had it even worse than that, man.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I know that the Chiefs defense plays 10 times better at home than it is on the road. They give up like 30-something points on the road, but they give up like 17. I think I saw something like 17.4, or I heard 17.4 points per game at home. I just don't buy it against the Patriots, though, man. Patriots is well experienced, man. And you're going up against Bill Belichick, man. You know what I mean? I don't think that holds up. I really don't.
Back to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Me and you both, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of him, too, man.
It's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, where the game is this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it
Ava,
without letting panic creep in.
you know what I'm going to ask
and
you to
affect
do?
their play.
On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
Turn that down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that
Nah,
old
see, that's what I'm saying.
grass that we
He
used to
definitely
play
is,
on,
man.
right, and
He
chew
definitely
it
is.
up.
Trust me, I
Now
definitely
we've got
want
that artificial surface. You see
them
the
Chiefs to
pellets
get
come
it,
up.
man.
Still a nice play by the defense.
You know what I'm saying? And if they do, Chiefs, I think Chiefs going to win the Super Bowl, man.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to
Yo, I
cover them,
keep
but they
doing
also
it,
like those
though, because I'm
one-on-ones
impatient,
downfield
and I keep
after
doing the
the catch
damn
when they're
spike the
running with
ball.
They think they're going to win those, too.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Bless me, bless me.
Looking to throw on second down. Newton. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it.
Hey, Tristan, what's going on, bro? Shit, I got a lot of, I got a couple pre-scheduled games that I got to play out first. If I got enough time tonight, then I definitely will. But if not, man, I'm gonna be on all day tomorrow. So if you on early in the day, then we definitely can.
You almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front.
You think so, man?
Really well done.
They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And they'll be driven back here, losing
They run
yards to the
defense
10-yard
off,
line.
man.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they bump the lead up to 4
Bro,
now at
I have no idea, yo.
Put together a good drive there, but ultimately
I don't know what he's doing out there, man. I haven't been stumped all year with that, man, until this game here.
Didn't get the touchdown, but that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex.
Yes, there we go, Jenkins.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
There we go.
Picked off by the linebacker Jordan Jenkins. And they have possession, and they have it at the 30.
That halfback blast is out of what though? The iPhone, the slot? Oh, right here. Okay. Should I bounce it to the outside or should I follow the block?
This is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know what it is? I can't run to that side, man. They got 3 stars over there, man. I got to run to the right side. Or the opposite side of that.
Swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra
I bet. Don't use the turbo either. I'm trying right here.
Completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams.
Look at that block shed, though. It's just O-line is trash.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play.
I'm not playing with these cats. I'm going to get my touchdown.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. Had a nice broken tackle and then brought down right around the 20. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing.
The Texas line is pretty dope, though, man.
Right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
Look at this motherfucker. God, bro.
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just
I can't have these boys get no W though, man. I need this win, man. This is my playoff hopes right here, man.
That was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care.
Newton on drugs, man.
They go through.
Here he is.
He definitely on drugs.
Snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad.
Oh, good shit. Faked him out. That was nice.
It did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Damn it, I ran right past him.
Yo,
Dylan, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
Those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches.
I know he's running.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's
definitely
the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Gonna drop to throw.
Yes.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Webster. And now the spin. And a nice
Come on, run, baby, run.
open field.
Run! Oh my God! Come on.
On the final play of the quarter.
That's what's up, man. No, I hear you, man. It gets like that sometimes. Life gets in the way, bro.
On a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. Back now in Houston. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this.
There we go.
The
there we go.
Touchdown, Jets. Damian Williams, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Santos with the extra point. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
I'm impressed,
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, my God.
Exactly what you're talking about. Going down the stretch.
That was a good call.
Is placed on these games. Look, everyone's
that was a good call.
Important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
first down. He'll drop to throw. Harris has it over
Yeah, going backwards.
No gain there on the completion.
Nah, not yet, man. Not for not for Madden yet. The developers haven't worked on that, or either put it out.
Don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even.
But soon come, man. Soon come it will be. They definitely got to work on the service to make it a big enough server.
They'll set up to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jordan Jenkins in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. The Texans on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and a mile. They'll look to throw here. He's going to air one out.
Jalen, he's supposed to get that. They're not going to punt.
Forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he comes back with one complete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz,
that probably was the best run I've had.
Don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time. Oh my God,
they're going to strip the ball.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from tilting the rock that much.
20.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down.
Good catch.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turn.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Damian Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying
Way to
the ball
go,
into the end
man.
zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying
This was
the team
definitely a
on
tough
his
one, man.
He's the reason that they lead
Box score
right
will
now.
show
No
it.
question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns and got him in the lead. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
He'll look to throw. He's going to flip, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown.
Okay.
Houston.
He was able to get behind the defense. And no pressure came. Yo, Matthew, what's going on, bro? Yeah, man, this one here was definitely a tough one, man. I didn't really get going until the beginning of the fourth quarter. Guys got a couple interceptions, and I finally got some touchdowns, but it was merely like a field goal kicking game.
Because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Hey, Fair, what happened with you and your friend, bro?
And the Jets have got it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of number. Like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both
Nice,
know.
nice. What you play on what, Josh? Where you 13-1? Is that you doing the regular teams, or you doing the actual like ranked seasons and shit? Yo, Dylan, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here. I haven't been streaming too much of Madden lately, but besides my custom franchise mode league.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. A first down carry now for Crowell. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first
outside
and goal.
on it.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run.
Shit, that's what's up, Dylan. That's what's up. Got to get that money right.
1:52 to go. We get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They get it to him running left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Damian Williams, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the
get your clothes ready for tomorrow.
Single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now White on the return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Tell mommy.
And now out comes Houston. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. They'll set up a throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. They'll look to throw now on first down. He gets it complete to Harris. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
I love Damian Williams, man. I got him another season over 1,000 yards rushing. I think he's 3rd in the NFL, well, 3rd in the LFL, and total yards rushing. And he's not even. I think he's like a 70 overall.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, that was an info right there.
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock.
Watch the run, watch the run. Check 37, check 37. Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
On play action, they'll throw. And it's caught.
Ooh.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Three red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here.
Green 39. Green 39.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Good touchdown.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Oh.
And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all.
Almost didn't get it.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down to a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs.
All right, shout out to the Jets, man. Got that Week 16 victory. I got them Chargers next week. Okay, look at Miles over there. Let's get him upgraded. Field general, man. All right. Thanks for tuning in to Madden 19 LFL Custom Franchise Mode. Week 16, my Jets just defeated the Houston Texans 34-20. Tune in for the next matchup as I try to go in to LA and defeat the Chargers. Peace.